Anyone have any doubt like in the previous section? You can ask me. So I will continue from the boolean like boolean. What is boolean type, and we have to discuss all these things. Any doubt the previous class? Any issue or like assignment issue? You can ask me. Okay. So I hope you clear all the concept whatever I teach you in the previously. So let's start the session. Today we are discussing boolean type. Okay. I will share my screen. Just a minute. Yeah. I hope my screen is visible to you. Okay. Okay. What is Boolean type? So, Boolean type can handle the decision making, the programming. In the programming, what are the decisions what we are done inside that? So, it handle all these things. Okay. In JavaScript, Boolean type can handle the true and false value. We have in the Boolean type, we have two values, true and false. So, its true value means JavaScript is true value means is one with one, and false value means zero. Okay, so I will give you example with that and how it's like function all these things and what is the value of that particularly boolean value like true and false. What are the numerical value of that like 0 f1 and like 0 is that false value or a true value. We have to discuss in that practical. Let's start. So I need to create a file inside that. So wait, let's start. We have to go to the public folder or like any of the JavaScript folder, and we have to create a file. Inside the file, we have to name the file as boolean type. Okay, you can call it a boolean .html .html. Okay, well, yeah. Wait, it's created. Okay, so I'll write the HTML part. It's like inside the title is boolean type. Boolean type. Okay, so next we have to go something inside. We have to write a script and we have to write the function inside. This function is f1. You can call it like a you can naming another name as well, not an issue. So you need to call that function, right? If I like giving away a particular like, another naming, so you have to call the function by that name. But now I will like using that f1. So by using like f1, I will call the function. Okay. So let's start. If I like assigning some of the value, it's true value and false value. If I print that value, it's variable and it's variable a is my true value. Okay, and variable b is my false value. Okay, false. Okay, let's start. We need to print the each value. So I need to using document dot write for print dot a value and b value, and inside that I need a backtick to print normally way. If I using like a something double quotation or single quotation, it will be difficult. You know that all these things. So I don't go to there. Okay. So next we have to write inside a equal. We have to write inside that a. Okay, and here you have to use the for break line, and we are using d equal to you have to dollar sign inside you have to use b. Okay, so if I open that particular file inside that like go live. Let's see what are the output will be coming inside that. So what is the use of that? If I talk about that one, so if you designing, if you like doing a coding part for a stock, like a uh, like you are like a we have like managing stock is there, right? Every organization have a stock like a grocery store grocery store, or like any of the store we have minimum stock any of the product. If you talk about like a footwear, or like if you talk about like fashion as well, any of the product, electronics as well. So we have in the electronic, in the electronic top we have like laptop, TV, refrigerator, all these things are there. So if you go to the store, we have something is in the stock and something is not a stock. So if I want to give that if it is stock, so I want to print that is a true value. If it is not a stock, then I want to print that value is false. So at the time we are using, and by using that we can print that it is in stock is available and stock is not available. Okay, so it's true value and false value printing. Have you observed that? So I will give you another example. Let's see. Using stock value variable, I will write a its ID name for a particularly each ID. ID's name is like one, so it's my number numerical value. So next thing I will write something a product. So you can call it a something laptop. Okay. So when I write this thing like a string, fasten as the number. So next thing I need to write the price of the particular laptop. So you have to write the price equal, have the price is 50,000 or 55,000, whatever you need, you have to write inside that. Okay. So next thing is that we have to, if you want like something 50,000.59 or anything you want, then you can, not issue. So next thing we have to use in stock is a variable in stock. It is false. It is a false. Okay. So next thing is I will write something a document dot write to print all these things. Okay. So let's start. We have to go to the document dot write. So next thing we have to write like something backtick inside that backtick. Inside we have to access the ID. ID equal like ID. Sorry, it's what is the name of the particular variable? We are using ID. So you can call it a number as well, unique number, or you can call it a product number as well, product number. Okay. Next we have to, if I using like a BR inside it, break the line, and next we have to write the name of the particular product. So you have to have like product name, product PRODUCT. It's spelling mistake is there. I will correct that. Product number, product name we have. Okay. So product we have done all these things. Next we have to go something inside. We have to write name. Okay. Name is my variable. I will use inside that for writing that product name. Okay. So next thing we have to use here, take the line, and we have to use the product price, product price, product price. Okay. And the product price you have to use inside price. Price is my variable, right? So I'll be using on inside that already. So I need to use price. Wait, price, yeah, done. Okay. So next thing we have to write that in stock is available or not. Okay. If I write something false value, what happen? If I write like true value, what happen? So I will using something price already done, right? So you have to break the line. Next, I will write inside the below bracket. Okay, so not below, you have to write in the like first line as well. So for your understanding, like if I talk about that one, so it's not visible to you. That's why I will write in the next line. So I need write the stock stock. I need to use that like something a variable I have to write. Okay, so inside the variable, I need to write a function. It is a ternary function I will write. What is the ternary function? Means we have condition and we have true value and false value. If the condition is true, then it prints the true value. If the condition is false, it prints the false value. So at first we have to write the true value, and after that we have to write the false value. Okay, let's see. I will write something in stock. In stock is my variable. Okay, so inside, if it's equal one, if it's work equal one, then I want to print a true value. It's available. 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 Okay. Uh, a, okay. Right. We have, and we have to write this colon. Okay. Inside you have to write out of the stock. You can write as not available as well. Okay. Out of stock. Okay. So I think you understand this thing. What are the like condition I will write inside that? I will not write anything like a difficult inside that. I will using a condition inside that. Means instruct is equal one, means the like false value, we have true value and false value, means we have check the value it's true or false. So I know you already like I will describe all this thing like what is true value and what is false value in the boolean type we have. So I will check both there here. Yeah, out of stock is there. Have you observed that one? Out of stock is there. Why out of stock? Because instruct is not equal one, because true is a true, its numerical value is one in the boolean. Okay, so if I write something true inside that, true inside that, it is available. Have you observed that one? It is available because it is go to the condition, check the condition, after that it print. If the condition is true, it will print the first one. If the condition is not true, then it print the second one. So true is a one, like true value is one boolean type we have. So one is equal one, then it will print the available. If false is there, so it is a zero. So it's zero is not equal one. That's why it's print out of stock. I hope you got this point. If you're in doubt, you can ask me. Start box. Anyone have any doubt? Okay. No. Okay. So next we have to move forward like something undefined and not defined. Okay. So what is undefined? We have to discuss what is undefined. So undefined is the type given by the variable whose variable is not unknown. Means we are don't know the variable is the undefined. Okay, and I will give you an example with that. So you have to got an idea about that, and what is not value. I will give you something idea about that one as well. So let's start. So this one I will in that comment. I will write something inside. Okay, so it's variable x, my variable name, but I don't have any particular value for the excel. I will not assign the particular value to the x. Okay, so it is undefined. Okay, so I will write a condition if x, if I want to print something, it will be to mean that like something x is not defined, whatever it will print. Let's see, if I want to print x, sorry, it's x, so it is undefined. Have you observed that one? Okay, so I will write a condition if x equal undefined, in print document dot write, document dot write, we have to print x is not defined, x value is not defined. Else, other else, I want to print document dot write particular value. Means x. I want to print x. I will write to didactic inside x equal x value. Okay. Now it's undefined. X is not defined. Heavy of that one. If I give something inside the values, I will assigning something value inside that, something 80 or 83, whatever. So it will print x equal to 83. Okay. So this is something undefined. I hope you got this point. Like what is undefined, and if you not define any of the particular variable inside the not assigning the particular value inside, so it's a undefined. Okay. So next we have to go null type. What is null? Okay. So let's start. Now we have discussed. First thing we have to write something inside its variable as well. Variable username. Username. Okay. So it's prompt. I want to the permission to enter something a name for your name as well, any other name as well. So it's write your name. You can write write your name. Okay. So next thing is that I will write a condition if username is equal null. So it will print document dot write document dot write, and I want to print it is a null. It is null. You can write something a values null. Whatever you need, you have to write. Okay. So next thing is I will write something a if else, sorry, else if inside I will write username equal space. Means what we are not writing anything. It will be space. I already told you that one, but once again I will give you example so it's better. Document dot write inside you have to write please enter the value inside the box, inside the box. Okay. And else condition I will write something document dot write whatever the username will be write the customer or like client it will be, I want to print that. So I want to print username equal that you have to write the username. Okay. So it's username. Sorry. Writing. Okay, we have done. So if I go to there and if I write something without that, if I click cancel, it will be not like it will not print anything. If I okay, please enter the value inside the box. Okay. If I enter something value, it will be username. What happened? That one not printed. Document dot write. We have to write inside writing. Wait a minute. I will check. It's not printed. Why? Document dot write value null. Wait. I will check. Yeah, it's printed now. Okay. So I hope you got this point. What is null value means? If you want like without entering the value, if you cancel that one, so it's a null value. Okay, and undefined. I hope you got this point as well. So next we have to go non-primitive data types. Okay. Before that, if you're in doubt, you can ask me like in the prompt. In that we have what is prompt. What is the things you were asking me, Prachi ma'am? I already told you that on like in previously what is prompt and what is the gun from all alt or like alt whatever we are discussing in the previously. Have you remember these things? Hello, Prachi ma'am. You are not in the class like before, or what happened? Okay, okay. So please go through your like recording. I already teach you that prompt as well. Before that prompt, like prompt, what is the like print method we have there? I already told you with the example. So if I talk about these things, like it will be something, uh, time will be expand. So I don't want to that one. So go to that like recording, and if recording is not available, so ask any of that your colleagues, and without any of you are getting like something doubt as well, so you can ask me. Okay, I will clear that. So basically I will give you example like a something brief on that as well, say by definition. So prompt basically we are using for like a print something as a alert box, but in the alert box we have only confirm button, but in that prompt we have two buttons, this like cancel and okay. So inside whatever value you are entering inside that, if you want to access that like particular value, you can access. So basically, we are giving a alert. If you go to the any application form, they will be giving. If you submit the form, they will be giving a like overview on that. What are the your name, what are the father name, mother name, whatever you are entering inside the application will be shown that. Okay, so this is the alert box. If you talk about that one, but in the alert difference is the alert box and prompt we have. Basically, in the, we have three. One is there. First one is alert, and we have confirm. We have prompt. So first one is alert. We have only confirmation button. There is no cancel button. Without confirm that one, we cannot do anything. So next thing is that we have confirm. Confirm we have only cancel button and like okay button. Okay, we don't have any box inside that to enter the value or whatever you are entering inside that. So it's not available in the confirm. But in the prompt we have three options available. First one is like a you have to enter any of the particular value whatever you want. Then next we have two button. We have cancel button and okay button. This is the things three things we are discussing the previously. Okay. So I already say you that whatever like coding part as well. So if you go to that like particularly in the classroom, you understand these things. Okay. Thank you so much. So next we have to. I hope all you have to clear all these things. Sad I'm unable to join because. Okay. Uh, Partha sir, are you there? Partha sir,
Yes, sir.
प्लीज अलाउ कर दीजिए और वो मैसेज आ रहा है ग्रुप में. Okay. So next we have to discuss the non-primitive type. Like I already discussed with you like a primitive type. What are the primitive data type we have? We have to discuss non-primitive data type. Okay. So what is the difference between the like primitive data type and non-primitive data type? We have to talk about that one. So primitive data is the immutable data type, and non-primitive is a mutable data type. Okay. So what are the things we have non-primitive data type? We have array, object, and regular expression. Okay. So what is the error? You know that all these things. So what is array and object and regular expression? But I will give you a brief idea about that. Okay, what is array and how we can write something array? How we can paint the array? How can we insert a value inside the array? And how we can delete a like value from that array? Okay, all these things I will tell you. So let's start. So if you want to write something a array, so you can. So I will create another file. JavaScript array. Sorry, array.html. You have to write. Okay. So basically, array we are writing in the meta character inside the meta character. How what is meta character? I will show you a meta character as well. Script inside you have to write the memtech. Right? That's text by JavaScript. Okay. So next thing I need to write something a function. And you can write any of the function in narration. You need to call the function and variable. I need something array. Okay, inside the array I will write the meta character. Inside the meta character you have to write the value. This is the meta character. This one. This one is the meta character. Okay. So inside whatever value you enter, it will be filled. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is my value, numerical value. Okay. So I want to print that one. Document dot write. I want to write something array. Okay. So I'll open that one as well in the live server. Okay, it printed 5678. Okay. So if you want to write something a string value as well, you can. So I need to write inside the double quotation because string always write in that double quotation. You know that all these things. Coupon, welcome, and you can write the particularly boolean value as well. So first thing you have to write true, false. Okay, it printed all these things. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. John, welcome, true, false, whatever. Okay. So you can write any of the particular data type inside that true or like boolean data type, and you have to write the string data type as well as a numerical data type. Okay. So next we have to discuss one. We have declaring the array. We have two types declaration. One is meta character, and one we have like a constructor. So how we can write in the constructor? I will tell you one thing. So I need something array. Sorry, a variable array two inside. If you write something array inside new array. What is a new? New is a keyword. So basically, we are using for creating a new memory. Okay. So if you want to store in the new memory, that in the time we are using the new. Okay. So this is the constructor, like something. If you want to declare in the array, so we are using two types. I already told you that one, like meta character, and the other one is constructor. So this is a constructor. So if 1, 3, 5, 5, 9, 6, like something. Okay, this is my value. So I want to print that value, so I need to write array 2. Okay, it's printed 5, 6, 5, 9, 6 file after. Okay, so I hope you got this point. How by using two types we can decline the array inside that particular browser or whatever we need in that creating in that particular website as well. So next we have to discuss something how we can extract and all these things we have to discuss one by one. So basically value like in the array we all the value whatever we are writing inside that it will be value in the index number. I already told you that one whatever I write inside the coding part it will be stored in the memory. So the memory is counted as from zero index. Okay, if I want access something value from like something zero index, so I need to write array to 0. So it's 5. Okay, if I write something array it's like something 3 or 4, it printed that laptop. Okay, so this is something by using like index number we can print. Okay, so like all these things whatever value we are assigning inside that particular meta character or like constructor, this will be stored in the memory. Okay, and one thing we have if you want to write in the particularly different then you can. So we need to write something product. Inside you need to write something meta character. Then you have to write products. It's like index number, you have to write this index number you want to store the particular value. So then you have to use mobile product one TV. Okay, product, we have gaming laptop. Okay, these things are there. So without using like same in the one line, you can write in the different line as well. If you want to print the product, print mobile TV gaming laptop. Okay, so if I want to print something that two or like something one, so you can, not issue. Okay, so we have basically two types, is constructor or one thing is meta character. Okay, okay. So next we have to go how we can access value. We are already done. Like how we can declare a variable like array, how we can access a value from that array. I already told you these things because in that array we can define, and declaration is like you have to write the particularly meta character by using a new array we are writing the constructor. Okay. So next thing we have to discuss. Yeah, I already done that one as well. Okay, so next we have to discuss reading the value, searching the value, and inserting the value, and deleting and replacing the value. Like if you want to replace the 5, instead of you want to add something uh, like numerical value, so you can. So like if you want to removing the Johan name, at the same time, if you want to like add something in that the particular value or like another name, so you can. If you want to like something Johan, instead of Johan you want to write something the name after that you want Johan, so you can. Okay, these things we have to discuss. So let's start. We have to discuss one by one. So if you want to print the value, reading the value, so basically we are using two string. You can print like using the variable name. So at the time we are using to print the trading the value by using two string. Okay, two string. Let's see, is a two string. By using we can print that things. So the next thing we have join. What is join? So if you want to join something in that, particularly in between that mobile, TV, gaming, laptop, if you want to add the content, of if you want to like add something a special character, then you can. You have to use join. Join inside you have to use name the particular character into print. Yeah, it's printed. Okay. If you observe that one, we have like something explanatory sign inside there between that. If you want like something sign as well, be effective. Okay. So basically, we are using join for joining that particularly each line or each sentence or each like word. If you want to join by particularly any of the particularly character or like symbols, then you can. Okay. Next, we have map function. So basically, map function we are using for in the JavaScript and React.js as well. It is a like a important term. You need to understand these things. Okay. So how we can do that with map function? By using map function, we can print a value in that line by line. So how we can, let's see. So products, the product. I need the map function. Okay, so in the map function I need to write the function name. It's function, sorry, I need to write the function. Inside the function I need to access the value, particular value. Okay, value. Next, li polish item, and we need to close the li. So you have to write the value. Okay, okay. Have you all that in mobile, TV, gaming, laptop is there? This one is the first one we are accessing by using join, and this one is the by using map function we can do that. So if you want to add something and the value inside, it will be captured automatically. Let's see if I write products p equal, it's like something mobile device, so electronic device, whatever is there. We have okay. Okay, I will write another name is as well. So it's a footwear product. Index number is 4. Inside I will write something mm, Apple device. And write as well as a something electronics. If you want citing something that particularly in boolean value or like numerical value, then you can need to write something a numerical value. Okay, so it's automatically captured all these things. Okay, mobile, TV, gaming, laptop, footwear, electronics, and all these things it will be. Okay, so by using my function is there like something we are if you know that like a for loop and do loop and while loop, it will be like perform like this. Okay, because for iteration we are using for like filtering that one by one value. So at the time if you designing that part as well as the for loop, it will work finally. Okay, so basically map value for, basically we are using for in that if we have much data inside that array. So if you want to read the value or if you want to print the value, then you need to use function. There's my function. Okay, so I hope you got this point. So next we have filter. Okay, so if you want to filter that something from the value, then you can. I will show you the example with that. Wait, I need to write this inside the comment. Next I will write a new variable. Inside we have number. The number I will write something number inside that 30,000. Wait, right inside 32,000, and we have 56,000, and we have 85,000, and we have 12,000, and we have 65,000, and we have 25,000. Next we have 36,000, and we have 41. Okay, there is many values there. So if I want to access the by filtering that value, I want to like in the below of that 50,000 I want to paint that value, so I can. If you want like after the 50,000 like greater than 50,000 I want to paint, so as well as I can. So let's see, I need to use the category like something map function. So number number. Inside you have to use map. Okay, function, and inside the we want value. Inside the value you have to write. Inside you have to write document dot write. Yeah. I think we need a something another map like filter option. Wait a minute. Yeah. So next we have to write variable inside. I need to print something greater than like filter number FLTR filter number. Okay, and inside I need to write something number UMBER number dot filter a filter option. Okay, in the filter option I need a function. In the function I will write the value. I want to access the particular value, that's why I need to write the value. Okay, so next I need to write something inside. This condition should be written number is sorry, not number, use value is greater than 40,000, or you can write it like as something 42,000. Okay, and next time I want to print the number. Document dot write, and it will print the number. So FLT number dot to string. To string. Let's see what are the error we are getting. Filter is not defined. FLT and okay, FLTR. Sorry, we have to write R. Okay, now it's coming. So up like it's greater than 42,000. We have three values there. If I write less than 40,000, like 42,000, we have one, two, three, four, five. Okay, so by using filter we can do that. Okay, I hope you got this point. If you any doubt, you can ask in chat box. I hope you don't have any doubt. Okay, so we have find option as well. So find is same like this. So you have to use find sorry find option. Okay, this will find 32,000. Why it's coming in that, like if I write like something filter inside that, it will be giving me all that value that 40 less than 40,000, 42,000, sorry, 40,000. But now it's like something 30,000, and we have like other values that 12,000, 36,000 we have there, 41,000 is there. Why it's printed? Anyone have any doubt, like anyone have idea about that? Are you guys in the meet or like in the outside of the meeting? One is also in the meeting, like passive mem is there, but other one is I think not there. Okay, two of two one. Okay, 3 1. I'm not asking that you understand these things or not. I'm asking that if you any idea about that, like why it's coming, like what is the difference between filter and find. I'm not asking that you can understand or nothing, because you all are understand all these things. I know that one, because whatever I teach you in that, you understand all these things, all of that. I know that. I'm not asking that one. I think all of like in that outside of the meet, so then I will call that one like a naming that. That's why I come and like write down chat. No, 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 no doubt, no sir. What are things? I know that you don't have any doubt still now. Like whatever I teach you in that previously, you don't have any doubt. I think only like two or three interns are asking me doubt. Anyone have don't have any doubt? I think. Okay. Okay, if you are in the outside of meeting, please outside of the meeting. Don't come in that inside. Issue, not a issue. Okay, you will get your certificate, all these things. Okay, but maybe you will lack of like a something learning to that particularly web designing or HTML or whatever. Because if you know all these things, HTML, CSS, it's better. But if I teach about something extra, it will be help you in that better. Okay, because I know that if I have like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap knowledge as well. But when I anyone have any workshop, or like anyone have teach something like in that HTML, CSS, JavaScript, I will go there and I will listen all these things, because if anyone not teach me these things, and any other person will be give the idea about that what are the things, so it's better. It is the things you have to attend the class. Okay, but if you don't like think that I already know all these things, so it's better, not an issue. If you go to the interview, then you understand like what are the things you know that, and what are the things you need to know that. Okay, BSC to 32,000 is fast written, that function found. Okay. Okay, so why it's what is the difference between filter and find? So in the filter, it returns all the element that matches the given condition. Whatever condition we are writing inside that, it will find all the condition, all the matches value. But in that find, it returns the fast occurrence the value that matches the given condition. Fast occurrence. Okay. So I hope you got this point. Next we have to go slice. So I think slice is not important to you. So we have to discuss loop for loop. Next we have to discuss for of for in. Okay. So what is for loop? For loop, I think you know that all these things. For in the for loop we have initialization, condition, and increment decrement. We are calling it like a something counter. Okay. So in the counter we have something in the increment, and we have something. Prachim, I don't understand what are the your answer, because BCS 32,000 is fast result that function found. I don't understand these things. That's why I not reply. Okay, not an issue. I think you don't know. Okay, so for loop, in the for loop we have basically initialization, and we have anyone have don't like any idea about for loop? Can you write the start box? So next I will teach you. Like what is counter, what is increment, what is decrement? Any idea? Okay. If the variable x equal to 5, okay, and what is the like um, pre-increment? What is the value of pre-increment? I will write in the chat box. Is calculate that one. X equal 5, and in that I need find x plus plus. Please go to the chat box. I will write something there. Okay. Other one. Tomorrow I will discuss the something for look, but I need to understand like what are the things you know. Okay, someone saying the 5 and someone saying the 6. Okay, both answer will be same, but depend upon the execution of the x. Okay. So what is the value of the plus x? Same variable same. Okay, 6. 6. Okay, anyone can answer this in like what is the difference between that and why it's like in 6, why it is 5? Anyone? If you unable talk in that meeting, then you can write the chart box. I will understand this things like why it is like 6 and 5, because what is the difference between pre-increment and post-increment? Anyone don't have any idea about that? Prachi ma'am, I think all are not there. Okay. Actually, Rani ma'am, this is not same. We have differences that okay in that pre and post increment. This is not same. Increment values increase. And I want to answer like what is pre increment and post increment. I'm not asking that what is increment and decrement. All the interns know that like increment means increase and decrement will decrease. But I need the answer like what is pre increment, post increment. But thank you so much for answering the chat box, Prachi ma'am. Pre-increment means it will be increment the value. Later assign the two variable. Okay. And post means increment value is increased by one. Post increment after that it will be decrease or increase the one. Okay. So I will test in that post increment means it will be assign the value. Later it will be decrement increment. Okay. Anyone have any idea? Prachi ma'am, any idea about the post increment? Vijit x plus plus execute in the statement, the increment the value, but in the plus plus x increment the value, then execute the statement. For example, in the loop, if we use plus plus x, it's like pre-increment, it will be increased by value by one, then execute the code. In the first, it's vice versa. Okay, okay. So I will check that one. So you got the point. Someone answered correctly, but I will show you, so it's better. Basically, we have variable. Sorry. So first thing is we have take a variable like a variable a or variable x is like 5. Variable x equal 5. I want to print document dot right. Inside I need to print x plus plus. X plus plus right. And I want to print the break line. It's like x plus x. Not open. You're obeying that in live server not. Here we are opening the things. Control x is not defined. X is not defined by x. So we are giving that one I think capital letter. Yeah, they're getting the point. 5 and 7. Okay, but someone's told me that 6, right? So fast is plus like push increment. So it will be 5. Okay. But in that, if I talk about free increment will be 6. Okay. I hope you got that point. In that post increment, it will be assigned the value, then it will be changed. But in that uh, pre increment, it will be increment the value, then it will be assigned. Okay. I hope you got this point. Many of them are confusing, but we have got many of the questions. First value assigned, then document by phone in the post document. Yeah. Yeah, many of that answering these things. Thank you so much for participating on that particular question. Okay. I hope you already no like particularly confirm all these things, what is post increment and pre increment. Okay, many of the giving the correct answer, but many of the are confusing inside that, because in the first answer I will give something in that 5 6 5 6, then I will give something right answer, then I will give something both will be correct, something different. Okay. Okay, not issue. We will discuss loop and loop, like in that what is initialization, what is condition, and what is counter. And before that, I hope you know that all this in one increment decrement. I don't need to like teach you all these things. So we are continuing that in that particularly by example. What is for loop? Then we have to go for in and for off. So I hope you know that like for off and for in. Anyone have any idea about for off and for in? Rachi ma'am, Rani ma'am, Abhijit sir, any idea about that? No. Okay. Anyone have any idea? Rama ma'am. Okay. Rani ma'am. Okay. So it will be get for you like tomorrow. I will told you what is for off and for in. Basically, if I can you repeat the code? Yeah, for off and for in. I will add in the chat box. For off and for in. Go to the chat box. I will at the all the like what is for off and foreign we are discussing later, okay? That tomorrow. So for off and foreign basically using to print the value and property. Okay. So tomorrow we discuss the for off and foreign. So if you want a something a front end developer in that JavaScript JS, then you have to need to the map function and for in and for loop, like for in and for off. Okay. Okay, guys. So give your attendance in the chat box, then you can leave. If any doubt, stay here and ask me the doubt. Thank you so much for your patience and for answering the question as well that today. Thank you. Bye.